You ever heard of Hayes? I forget his first name. I should know this, but he's like a road racer for Yamaha, factory guy. I was at this track in Illinois, and
street bike,
yeah. And this dude was like on my ass, and I'm like, who's this Yamaha that just keeps like, so we're going on the straightaway, flat corner afterwards. And I'm trying to I'm like, oh, this dude's gonna like let off before I do. Like, I'm not letting off. And immediately he's not letting off either. And we just collide, and I ended up on my ass. He was fine. And I get off, dude. I'm like gouged up, and like he comes over. He's like, hey, buddy, I'm so sorry, man. Didn't know you weren't gonna let off. I'm like, I thought you were gonna let off. And he's like, oh, no problem, dude. He's like, I'm just out here having fun. So my name's whatever. And I was like, oh, cool. And he goes, yeah, mostly I'm in the road race and stuff, dude. So I'm just out here just trying to have fun. And I'm like, well, it makes me feel like crap because this is my primary sport. And he's like, yeah, cool. Like, he's like, oh, if you're ever like in town for blah, 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 just talking same way you were. And I see him get back on his bike, and I'm like, hey, it's kind of funny. See the back of his, jersey and brand new Yamaha, and rides off. And I was like, I think I have him on my wall to Mary, and she's like, you're an idiot, dude.
That kind of happened to me sort of at MX23. I was out there a few months ago, and I was like, I was feeling myself. I was going fast. And
what were you riding?
What was I riding? My Honda 450. Okay. And I was like, this was like the tail end of summer. I was riding good. And all of a sudden I start tracking this random KTM, and like I look at him and I'm like, all right, he's there. Like, looked like he was going, I just caught a glimpse of him go by. Like, I was hitting the tabletop, he was hitting the corner. Next lap I come around, he's in the same spot. And I'm like, no, this couldn't be.
Hold on.
This couldn't be.
Hold on. Wait. The fact that he's like, there's nobody here that's going to hang with me.
Could never.
There's no one that can hang with me. You just know who I am? Did you not see the van?
The next lap again, same spot. I'm like, this guy's cutting the track.
Because clearly nobody can.
There's no way.
And it turns out it was Ben Kelly.
Oh, wow.
Factory KTM, Ben Kelly. So I was, it made sense. But it was like, it's funny when you don't know for a second, and then you're like in your head when you're out there, like,
he's coming by like, away. No. So immediately goes to, he's cutting the track.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, there's so many places to cut at MX23 too. I'm like, this guy's for sure cutting the track.
Been there yet.
It's the new layout, especially, is really fun.
It is.
And 508 is really fun.
508's a nice one.
It just flows super cool. Like, I took a guy out there by accident the other day. And it comes out on YouTube in a day, and I'm gonna look like an a-hole. He was like,
he's in a 50, so really.
Well, there was like a 65, and then this guy. I don't know if they were riding together.
Oh my gosh!
And I was
like his dad.
Yeah, right.
Like that.
Yeah, probably. And there's like a 150-foot like triple thing. It's a big staple jump at 508. So I jump it, and I can see them.
A proper triple, or is it like?
Yes, it's massive.
Really?
It's You haven't seen? Well, you've maybe seen this video, I'm sure.
I saw the GoPro footage and it looked big.
Really?
It's fourth gear as fast as you can possibly go on a 450.
We're done with those. We're done with those, dude. We're not doing those anymore. Those were pre-2015, bro. I'm not doing those anymore.
Here, I'll just show you a slow-mo shot of it that maybe you've seen. Anyways, I'm up in the air off this. I scout them out ahead of me. I'm like, all right, all good. And I go to get to the inside of both of them in the corner. So there's like an outside rut and there's an inside rut, and I just start railing the inside rut, and the guy goes to simultaneously square up the kid and didn't know I was underneath him, so he just basically squared up and rode straight into my back tire. So it was his fault, but I still felt bad. I turn around, I'm like waving at him. I go up to him afterward. I'm like, I am so sorry. I try to like be very careful when I go by guys. I won't roost people. Like, I want people to feel comfortable. So I offered him a free class, and he was all excited. I'm like, please just go to a class, something, make me feel better. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.